Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are in Pittsburgh to take on the Pirates. Excuse me. We are coming off the off day. So let's get the subs in. Now you might remember that Chief hurt himself early in what would that have been, Tuesday's game, or Monday's game. Today's Wednesday. And so we're going to have him... Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. Start over. I messed myself up. So we're taking out the non-apples, except Terry is going to come out. There we go. There we go. That's more like what we were aiming for. So anyway, yeah, Chief fouled a ball off his foot and came out of the game, I think in the third inning, so Terry didn't really get his off day. So we'll let him rest today. Chief did not end up on the injured list, so I've got to presume he's okay. So the Pirates take the field. Who was not the second baseman, I don't believe, last time we saw the Pirates. Also, yeah, Jeff Blum might have been here already. Maybe who's the only change, but the Pirates have been surging. They've got themselves back to 500. They're tied for third with the Cardinals in the division. Van Benschenhoten, there we go, is on the mound today. We've seen him a few times already this year. And here is Phil to lead off today. And he looks at a changeup for strike one to start the game. A swing and a miss will make it 0-2. A swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Miyake to the plate. He will look at strike one. And that fastball's too low. Changeup bounces in. It's 2-1. Down and in again. It's 3-1 now. There's a fastball for strike two. We've got a full count. And Miyake looks at strike three. Two away. Here is Chief. We'll see how he bounces back today with, I presume, a still sore foot. He's behind on a fastball. Looks at another fastball. He's got an 0-2 count. Pops this one up. Wilson waiting for it behind second, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Squirrels in the top half of the inning. Chris Duffy is going to lead off for the Pirates, as he has been doing as of late. You all saw the defensive lineup that we came up with last time. Jonathan on the mound today, and he starts off with a foul pop-up. Martinez makes the grab. Shiloh Hu at the plate. Like I said, I think he is new to the Pirates as far as we are concerned. I think. Not 100% sure of that. I think we saw him earlier in the year, but it doesn't. The Pirates doesn't sound right to me. He strikes out in this at-bat, and that will bring Jack Wilson to the plate. And he looks at strike one. Ground ball to second. Phil takes care of that, and that will end the first. A lot of zeros on the board so far. Quinton will lead things off for the Squirrels in the second.
Number 8, Quinton, right fielder.
right, Quinton looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. Popped foul, but it does make the seats behind home plate. Ground ball gets foul down the first base line. Still 0-2. And this is going to be a line drive through the right side of the infield. That will get in for the first hit of the game for either side. Frank at the plate now. And he will look at strike one. That slider misses inside. That slider nowhere close. Makes it a 2-1 count. Fastball, Frank misses it. It's a 2-2 count. Hits this one. This could be a double play. It sure is. Mark that one down 6-4-3. So 2 outs with the bases empty now. Sweeney at the plate. Nearly had a home run the other day. Just pulled it a little bit foul. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. There's a called strike. Ground ball. That will not get through. Wilson scoops it up and gets it to first to end the inning. So the Squirrels do get a hit, but still go down in order thanks to a double play. Xavier Nady is going to start things off for Pittsburgh in the bottom half of the second. First pitch from Jonathan is too high. There's a called strike, makes it 1-1. Popped up, Sweeney makes the catch, 1 away. Johnson at the plate, who I want to say we saw him in Baltimore first and now here on the Pirates. Has an 0-2 count. And that pitch is too low. Jonathan comes back with a palm ball but misses again. It's 2-2. Another palm ball. This one gets a swing and a miss, and that will bring us to Franklin Gutierrez. 2 down, nobody on base. First pitch, called a strike. That curveball is too low. Swing and a miss will make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're through 2 innings. Not a lot has happened. Martinez, is going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the third. First pitch, a slider that breaks too far outside. And that pitch is up and in. Ground ball up the middle. That'll be the second hit of the day. See if Joey can not hit into a double play. That changeup misses, up and out. That one pretty much right down the middle, and Joey puts it into center field for a base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Jonathan at the plate. He's batting 70, so I'm not surprised to see him square to bunt. Pulls it back, and it is out of the zone. Puts the bat back out there. This one is foul. Puts the bat back out. Pulls it back, and it's called a strike, 1-2. Jonathan swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Not the worst outcome. Phil at the plate then. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Ground foul. Pirates trying to get out of a jam here. Phil puts us in the air behind second. Wilson gets there to make it an infield fly. So 2 on with 2 outs. Miyake at the plate. Do believe he struck out. Actually, I'm fairly sure he struck out in his first at-bat. Has a 1-1 count. A swing and a miss will make it 1-2. This one just inside. Miyake lays off. This one's too high. We got a full count with 2 outs. Runners are off. And it's a walk. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Chief at the plate, popped up in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one right to Wilson, and that will end the inning. Pirates played with a lot of fire, but do not get burned. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, where Jeff Blum will lead things off. First pitch is too low. Second pitch is too far inside. We've got a 2-0 count. Jonathan misses again. It's a 3-0 count. Puts in a fastball for strike 1. Gets a swing and a miss on the palm ball. It's a full count to lead off the inning. Looks at strike 3. Fastball at the knees. 1 down, Aviles at the plate. He will look at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And then a ground ball to second. Phil grabs that and throws to first. 2 down. I'm going to mispronounce it. Ben Schoten at the plate, the opposing pitcher, has a 1-1 count. Nobody on base with 2 outs. Make it 2-1. That palm ball out of the zone. Ground ball back to Jonathan, who scoops it up and gets it to first, and that will end the 3rd inning. Still scoreless as we go to the 4th, where Quinton will lead things off for the Squirrels. Quinton got a base hit in his last at bat, but then Frank hit into a double play right behind him. Has a 1-1 count. Guess I should also note he's batting left-handed. Has a swing and a miss to make it 1-2. Grounds this one to short. Wilson to first. 1 away. Frank hit into the double play, as we mentioned earlier. There's a called strike. Line drive, that'll get down into right field for a base hit. A 1-out single brings Sweeney to the plate. He ground out in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3. Up to Martinez to keep the inning going. He already has a base hit. This is a ground ball to second. Who goes to first with it? And that will end the top of the 4th. Still no scores. We go to the bottom half of the inning. The Pirates are back up to the top of their order. Duffy fouled out in his first at bat. 4 strikeouts for Jonathan, the first time through the Pirates' order. Has Duffy at an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Who at the plate? Struck out in his first at bat. And that palm ball is outside. Swing and a miss. Looks at strike 2. Makes it 1-2. Looks at strike 3. 2 down. Jack Wilson at the plate. Ground out in his first at bat. That palm ball bounces in. Behind on a fastball. Bounces in another palm ball. It's 2-1. There's a called strike on a fastball. Makes it 2-2. Back to the palm ball. This one gets a swing and a miss. All right, we go into the 5th. Still no score. Joey is going to lead things off for the Squirrels. Joey got a base hit in his first at bat, and he gets a base hit here into the right center gap. He will settle for a single. Jonathan at the plate, struck out in his last at bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Now he shows bunt. And I think no, that one pulled foul. I thought it was down at first, but rolled off to the side. Hits this one, a ground ball to third, and it is fair. Only plays to first, so it basically works out like a bunt. Runner in scoring position with one out for Phil, who looks at strike one. Phil, I do believe, 0 for 2 today. Hits this one right to Johnson at first. 2 outs, Miyake at the plate. A runner still on scoring position. And this is popped up. Aviles waiting for it, and the Pirates are out of another threat. No score as we go to the bottom of the 5th, where Xavier Nady will lead things off for Pittsburgh. Xavier Nady fouled out in his first at bat. Watches that palm ball miss. It was pretty wide. Another palm ball. This one's called a strike. Fastball for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Johnson at the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Foul tip, strike 3. 2 away, Franklin Gutierrez at the plate. He starts off with a strike. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We move into the 6th inning. Nobody has scored yet. Chief is going to lead things off for the Squirrels. Got 5 hits and nothing to show for it. Chief flown out and ground out. The fly out was more of a pop out, but in any case, once in the air, once on the ground. Puts this one into center field, but it should be caught, and it is. 1 away. That'll bring Quentin to the plate. He's 1 for 2 so far. Hits this one right down the third base line. Bloom with a good stop, but doesn't have a chance to make a throw. So that's going to go down as an infield hit. Brings Frank to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Looks at strike 1. Popped up. Blum waiting on it. So runner on first with 2 outs. Sweeney, who is 0 for 2 today. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And that changeup is outside. Fouled off. Still 1-2. And that pitch down and out. It's 2-2. That gets through the right side of the infield. Runners now on first and second. And that'll bring Martinez to the plate. 2 outs. Martinez does have a hit already today. Fouls the first pitch away. That fastball bounces in. 1-1. Change up low. Swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. Squirrels now up to 7 hits with no runs. Jeff Blum will lead things off for the Pirates. Blum struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. And Jonathan already up to 10 strikeouts. Gets a swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Aviles at the plate then. He ground out in his first at-bat. That pitch down and in. Called strike. Another called strike makes it 1-2. Two and two. Called strike 3. That'll bring the pitcher to the plate. Jonathan starts him off with a strike. Another called strike. Curveball curves too far inside. This is pulled foul. 1-2. Called strike 3. So we move into the 7th inning. Still no score on the board. Joey will start things off at the plate, and Jonathan will get to hit for himself for a few different reasons. Joey 2 for 2 on the day. Both singles. A pitch well outside. We've got a 1-1 count. This one inside makes it 2-1. Popped up. Johnson goes over by the first base coach, and he makes the grab. Joey retired for the first time today. Jonathan 0 for 2, though he will get a new pitcher. Matt Capps is going to come in to take over for Pittsburgh. All right, first pitch to Jonathan is called a strike. At the knees, we'll say. Jonathan gets this one into center field for his first hit of the day. That will bring Phil to the plate. He's 0 for 3 so far. He started off the year very well, but now he's sunk back down closer to where he usually hits. Has an 0-2 count. Ground ball that goes to short. Wilson to second, on to first, no problem. 6-4-3 double play. That will bring us to the 7th inning stretch. No score in the ball game. Pittsburgh will come back with Chris Duffy after the break. Here's Chris Duffy up for his 3rd time. That curveball misses. Palm ball gets swung on and missed. Slider is down and away. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, evens the count, and this is going to get down into center field. The first Pirates base runner, first Pirates hit of the game. But the Squirrels haven't scored, so it really is still Jonathan's time. Duffy immediately tries to steal second, and he makes it there. A rarity with Martinez, who, with an 0-2 count, will hit a ground ball to short. They try to go behind Duffy, no dice, but they still get Who at first. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. Jack Wilson swings and misses rather. That fastball a bit too high. Palm ball gets a swing and a miss. Another palm ball, another swing and a miss. 2 down, Xavier Nady at the plate. The first run of the game still standing at second base. He swings and misses at the first pitch, swings and misses at the second pitch. Looks at strike 3, and that will end the inning. We go into the 8th, still a 0-0 ball game, and Miyake will lead things off. First pitch to Miyake is called a strike. And that pitch is down and in. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Hits this one, that'll not get down. Wilson makes a pretty good play on that one for the first out of the inning. Chief is 0 for 3 today. He's hit the ball every time, just can't seem to find any daylight, and that ground ball to third is not going to do the trick either. 2 away. Quinton is 2 for 3 so far. Both singles. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one. Well, who ends up picking it up, and they're able to get it to first in plenty of time. We go to the bottom of the 8th, where Johnson will lead things off for Pittsburgh. Johnson has struck out in both at-bats so far. Pops this one foul, but it will make the seats. This pitch up and out. 1-1. There's a called strike, makes it 1-2. Popped up, Joey right behind second base, makes the grab. 1 down. Franklin Gutierrez has struck out in both at-bats so far. He will look at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Ground ball. Joey waits on the hop, gets it first, 2 away. Jeff Blum has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Swings and misses at a curveball. Slider put into left field. Frank makes the grab, and that will end the 8th inning. We go into the 9th. Nobody has scored. Frank will lead things off for the Squirrels. Frank 1 for 3 so far. Hits this one over Cap's head. Who catches it? Gets it to first in plenty of time. Sweeney got a base hit in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. This one is outside. Caps comes back with the fastball that gets fouled away. 1-2 still. Ground ball to short. Wilson picks it up and throws to first. 1 away. That'll bring Martinez to the plate. He is 1 for 3 so far. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. This is through the left side of the infield for, this thing's at a 2-out hit. I've kind of lost track. Yeah, 2-out single brings Joey to the plate. He is 2 for 3. Looks at strike 1. That pitch is too high. And this will get into left field for a base hit. Since he did finally give up a hit, we are going to pinch hit. Let's put Tom in there. We're not in the lead, so we'll try Tom. 2 on, 2 out. First pitch is called a strike. Ground ball to third. Blum throws to first in time, and that will end the 9th inning. Well, the top half anyway. We go to the bottom half of the 9th, where Aviles will lead things off for the Pirates. We will go get Gonzalez. Avila's 0 for 2 today. This is a ball up and in. Another ball, too low. There's a called strike, makes it 2-1. Inside and probably low, 3-1. Popped foul, and it will make the screen. We've got a full count to start this bottom of the ninth. Ground ball, we'll try it again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pitcher spot up, the Pirates will pinch hit and put in Stephen Drew. First pitch, splitter for a strike. Changeup bounces in. Another splitter, this one too low, maybe inside as well. It's ground to first, but it's foul. 2-2. Called, strike 3 on the outside corner. That'll bring Chris Duffy to the plate. He's gotten at least one hit today. Has a 1-1 count. He will go down swinging, and that will end the ninth inning. We go to the 10th, still no runs scored. Phil will lead things off for the Squirrels. John Grabo is going to come in to try to keep this game where it is. All right, Phil is 0 for 4 so far today. Ground ball to second isn't going to help matters. One away. Miyako 0 for 3. He did draw a walk. First pitch is too low. This one catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss will make it 1-2. And a line drive, but it hooks foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Chief is 0 for 4. Looks at strike 1. High hop. Blum, actually Grabo fields it. He throws to first, but there wasn't much of a point of it. He is in there safely, so 1 on with 2 outs for Quinton, who did double off the wall his last time up. Looks at strike 1. Quinton fouls this one away. He's got a 1-2 count. Inside, make it 2-2. Little hit and run. It goes right over first base. Chief on his way to third already. He will not try to score. Quinton settles for a double. And that right over the base. I think it might have even nipped it, changed the direction a little bit. So that'll bring Frank to the plate. 2 in scoring position with 2 out. And the first pitch looked like a pitch out. This one is too far inside. It's 2-0. There's a called strike. This one is too low. Line drive into left center, and that will do it. Oh wait, we're not the home team. That won't do it yet, but it does score 2. Sorry, we've been home the past few series. I forgot we actually do have to defend our lead here. That base hit gives the Squirrels a 2-0 lead. There's runner on second with 2 outs. Sweeney takes ball 1. This one gets away. Frank will move on down to third base. 2-0. And that pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. Oh, it's 3-1. One of those was a ball that I thought was a strike. That one's definitely a strike. We got a full count. And this will get up the middle and score another run. It's now 3-0 Squirrels. The Pirates are going to have to change pitchers, something they probably really didn't want to do. Evan Meek is going to come in to pitch. All right, Martinez 2 for 4 on the day. Looks at strike one. Started to show bunt. Sweeney steals second anyway. Ground ball to third, and Sweeney's actually tagged out instead of making Blum have to throw to first. So the Pirates will need 3 runs to stay alive. They'll start off with Who at the plate. And Zap, I do believe, going for save number 46. Oh, I didn't mean to do Zap. Shit. I don't think... Okay. Nope. Alright, well, I messed that up. He threw a pitch. Now can I take him out? No, he's got to stay in for the batter, apparently. Popped foul. You know what? We'll just leave Zap in there. He'll get 1 save. Hopefully. Jack Wilson at the plate. Looks at strike one. This one's too low. Into right field, but Quinton has the catch. Xavier Nady is going to be pinch hit for. Griffiths is going to come in. I'm assuming he's a recent draft pick. Apparently the Pirates deciding if I'm not going to take it serious, neither are they. But he gets a hit up the middle, so what do I know? That'll bring Johnson to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Outside, and probably high as well. Popped up, Sweeney waiting on it. And that is your ball game. Squirrels win 3-0. With the messed up that end game situation. I don't know what I was doing there. Take a look at a few highlights. Sorry, probably heard my wife calling, but we'll get this recording done before I call her back, because we're just about there. Alright, Frank is your player of the game. Thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, feel very free. Otherwise, we'll have the regular lineup against the Pirates tomorrow. We will see you then.